started with version 4 of the TI PinMux tool. Some of you may already have viewed the video describing version 3 of the tool. This is an update of the version 3 video showing the latest changes. Version 4 of the PinMux tool is currently available from the TI Cloud Tools portal at dev.ti.com. A standalone desktop version of the tool is also planned and may be available by the time you view this video. To demonstrate how to use the tool, I'm going to walk you through adding and customizing a few peripherals. To start, navigate to the Cloud Tools portal in your browser at dev.ti.com. From the Cloud Tools portal, select the PinMux tool and log into your myti.com account. By logging into your myti.com account, you'll be able to store your designs on the TI Cloud. Once you're logged in, you'll be taken to the device selection page. From here you can pick your device, specific variant, and package. You can also open an existing design file that may be stored on a local file system, or you can open an existing design that you previously stored on your cloud storage. In this case, I'm going to be working with AM437. After selecting your device, you'll be taken to the main configuration page. Down the left of the page is a list of the available peripherals for this device and package variant. In the center of the page are the requirements for the currently selected peripheral. On the right is a list of the generated files for this design and a physical representation of the device package. I'm going to start this design by adding a Uart. After the Uart has been added, you'll notice that the tool has automatically selected one of the available Uarts and provided a pin configuration for it. In the physical view, I can see which pins have been selected, and if I hover over them, I can get details about that pin. I can also customize the Uart to better fit the needs of my design. First, I'm going to change the name of the Uart to reflect what it will be used for. I also know that the logger does not require hardware flow control, so I'm going to change the use case to be that of a 2-pin Uart. After changing the use case, the pins required for this peripheral are updated to reflect the use case. Use cases are a powerful feature of the PinMux tool and let you quickly select the set of pins appropriate for the function you need to implement your design. Not all available devices implement use cases, but for the ones that do, it is a very convenient feature. As I add requirements and modify my design, the code output is regenerated in real time. To inspect the generated code, select the file of interest and it will be opened in the built-in viewer. Now I'm going to continue adding peripherals to my design. Fast forward a little bit. If your design requires many peripheral signals to be routed to external device pins, you may eventually run into a case where the tool is unable to find a mux configuration which allows all the requirements you have entered to be satisfied. Resolving a pin conflict may be a non-trivial task. To resolve a pin conflict, you essentially need to examine the source of the conflict and attempt to find a requirement that can be modified to permit the tool's solver to arrive at a solution. For example, if I add a SPI to this design, I immediately get pin conflicts on both CS2 and CS3. If I look at the source of the conflict for CS2, I notice that one of the placements for CS2 is on a pin occupied by timer 7. I may decide that I can modify my design in order to not require timer 7, and if I remove timer 7, the conflict is immediately resolved. After I have modified my design and removed all conflicts, I can then download the generated code to be imported into CCS or an external project. I do this by downloading it as a zip file. After I've completed my design, I can then either save it to my cloud storage or to my local file system. In either case, I will be able to reload that project file when I return to this design. I have touched on some of the main features of the TI PinMux tool. I hope you have found it useful, and thanks for listening.